Watching you with dark eyes every night. Counting up your sins, I keep a list and checking it twice. I know where you've been, I smell the sin and you're looking nice. You don't wanna know. I got goals you don't wanna grow. Trying to forget I'm in your head, shatter up your spine. Try not to choke, a funny joke when you say you're mine. Lost your control, think you're alone, I'm still in your mind. You don't wanna know. I got goals you don't wanna grow. Trying to forget I'm in your head, shatter up your spine. Try not to choke, a funny joke when you say you're mine. Lost your control, think you're alone, I'm still in your mind. You don't wanna know. I got goals you don't wanna grow. Trying to forget I'm in your head, shatter up your spine. Try not to choke, a funny joke when you say you're mine. Lost your control, think you're alone, I'm still in your mind.
Hello everyone and welcome back for what I believe is going to be the final episode in our current series of Lake. I'm just trying to drag... I put my things in the wrong place on my desk and I'm trying to drag the stream deck over to me. I press this button. Right, everything's going to go weird for a second. I don't know why that button on the top doesn't refresh. Doesn't matter. Is Ada making sure everyone's got their cup of tea there? Okay, we left it last week. Frank had been reinstated because he'd obviously used some of his gambling friend, which are obviously lawyers, to pressure the head office guy. I can't remember what his name is, but they pressured him to put him, like, reinstate him from his suspension. We had got a caravan thing, whatever you call them, mobile home thing. I can't remember what you call them now. we got one of those off the hippies that were living in the trees. What else was going on? Oh, her parents had just they decided they're going to stay in Florida. And they're like sort of like giving her the option if she wants to stay there. So I assume that the last couple of Xbox achievements that we've got lined up are going to be depending on which choices we make. So we might have to make a few extra saves so that we can get all set achievements in one sitting, and then we also get to see all the different endings as well there. But evening there, JD, and we've got a trader and up. What does RV stand for when they call it that? Is it recreational vehicle? Ow, I've just poked myself in the ribs. This is all going really well today. Okay, let's give this moment a road. Now, if you remember, a bit of amusement, the last week we had the incident where our caravan flipped over. I did share it on the Discord, and I posted it on Twitter, and the developers must have thought it was quite amusing. I got into a brief conversation with them about the saves not working properly, because apparently they'd thought they'd fixed it. Okay, so we want the manual save, not the auto save. I would imagine that saving the game is going to be a bit of an embuggerment today. Did you fall asleep during the last one? Well, I do tend to do that to people, because we did that to last night as well, to Chantel. But not only did we put Chantel to sleep, because it was our uncle Jason came in to say that would knocked her out, but also her dog Snowy had also fallen asleep. I should have clicked on this to load before we started doing this. So, as I because this is supposed to be like, we'll go back, think back to episode 1, it was supposed to be like 2 weeks holiday where she was taking her dad's job. So in theory, this should be the last 2 to 3 days of our journey, I suppose. I see Nightbot's actually working tonight. Nightbot just gave up last night. I think I put Nightbot to sleep last night as well, because Nightbot gave up. I think the when you bought Ada was half asleep as well. This is still loading. We definitely ticked loading screens off on the bingo card tonight. Actually, whilst it's doing that, have I got a bottle of water anywhere? Yes. I'm about to go down after the stream and get another one. Oh, I just seen I just missed on the higher up the chat there. JD's contributed more to the pot. What percentage are we up to now on the Raspberry Pi Zero Minecraft stream night? Let's see, we've got 2 parcels to deliver today. It doesn't look like there's any like special objective points. Let's just check our diary. Oh, you'll like this one then, Roti, because tonight we have to go. We promised tonight to look after the crazy cat lady's cats. So hopefully there'll be hopefully there'll be a cutscene with that, and it won't just like skip over it like it's done with a couple of the others. Oh, is it? Have you got Chrissy working tonight? There, have you? You got to get some use out of me, you know. Right. Before we go, let's just head back into the post office, and we will have a look and see if we can get any more dialogue out of Frank there. He's definitely a dodgy character, this bloke.
I wouldn't be surprised if we got another Lakers-Celtics matchup in the finals.
Oh yeah, it's definitely still. Oh no, it didn't lock up as long that time for the freeze.
A very good morning, Providence Oaks.
PO positive or pet peeve?
I wonder what it'll be today. Actually, no. Nancy, the floor is yours.
Yeah, Jack, I've got a pet peeve. Why do people start fake coughing when I'm smoking in my store? If you don't like it, just leave.
Thank you much, Nancy. And, well, if you're asking, it's not like people have other places to go besides the smokehouse that you call a general store. On to the weather forecast. Sunny in the first half of the day and some clouds in the second. Back to the playlist.
There we go. As always, I won't talk over the any of the game dialogue. What's that? You spent most of your birthday there waiting on a parcel. Well, at least you had your parcel that I sent down to play with whilst you waited. Thinking of parcels, JD, it's been 2 weeks now, hasn't it? So hopefully you'll get your parcel towards the end of this week. If it hasn't arrived already, I forgot to ask the other day. Because it was pretty much spot on 3 weeks, wasn't it? Oh, have we driven up this road before? Oh yeah, I think we have, because we come out of that junction, didn't we? Let's just travel to the end there.
Better turn around now, or I'll be a long way from home.
What happens if we keep driving? Oh, loading screens. It was when, well, just about 2.5 weeks ago, I suppose now, since you last redeemed it. I keep on meaning to do the to put the cards, the playing cards, into the redeems as well. I haven't had the time to think about how, you know, what would be the best like value for them. to like how many eggs do I assign, and how many chickens do I assign on the Discord for them? I haven't decided yet. I'll try and get that done at some point this week. I want to list them on my website as well.
Here's your mail.
Oh, no bother. As long as the stick was contained to Chrissy, it's all right. Which house? Actually, I'll just park here. It'll be fine. Pine Street. 204 Pine Street. Sorry, 402. Grab
What
that one.
on earth did these folks order?
Okay, this wasn't the house where our friend lives, isn't it? Shall find out if the cutscene. Yeah, it is.
Driving along the highway.
Hello? Friday delivery day.
Well, just call me Friday Delivery K. Okay, no, that sounded better in my head.
Someone's in a good mood today.
Yes, thanks for looking after Max and Gracie last night. You were a real trooper for stepping in last minute.
Are they okay? Did they mention anything?
Max did say I owe him pancake breakfast for the rest of the week, and Grace said she will never sleep again, but yeah, pretty much. What movie did you watch with them anyway?
So, how was the concert?
Oh yeah. Man, Journey is so good. Those songs have been stuck in my head all day.
Yeah, but Journey?
I know, right? There's just so much cool stuff being created right now, you know? I mean, Journey was cool. I got to know them through Barry at first, but I tell you, if Prince or New Order ever came to Portland, I would sell my spleen for tickets.
One spleen, two bands. That's quite the potential dilemma.
Oh, and I haven't even mentioned Cyndi Lauper, or Run DMC, or Stevie Wonder. And before you go there, I know you're probably setting up a joke about spleens and Hammond organs right now.
I would never.
All jokes aside, though, I spent half the concert thinking about how I haven't really focused on my own music for a while now. Kids, work, all that stuff. So much going on. And I mean, I love tinkering, but right now, I'm not sure I'm even creating anything cool or just, you know, not even Barry is allowed to listen to my songs at this stage, to be honest.
I'd love to hear your music sometime. I'm sure it's great.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Maybe I'll hold you to that. I was thinking, I have a mixtape with some of my stuff, you know? Just something I've been trying out with my new synthesizer.
I'd be honored.
That's great. It's just something I've been playing around with. Don't expect any fireworks. And hey, don't tell me what you think yet, yeah? You'll be my secret special audience of one, so I can get used to the idea of an audience.
Would this have anything to do with Sunday evening?
Okay, don't tell anyone, but I'm thinking of performing a song on my new synth this Sunday. Holy crap, I just said that out loud. Dude, you are coming to the open mic, right?
Of course! That's great! Wild horses couldn't drag me away.
But act cool, yeah? No one else knows yet. See you there.
Sure thing.
I forgot that we'd arranged that. Oh, we've been told we were going more.
Back to my own journey for now. Haha.
Nope, ignoring that. Bye now.
Wait for it to save. It's looking a lot smoother saved. I wonder if they have updated it since sending them copies of the like links to the streams from last week. It's a shame that all the photos we took are all gone, but we are going to be having in a few weeks' time. There's going to be a Sunday daytime stream where we are going to do a long play of Lake. Ooh, someone's having a glitch. Actually, check that out before we go anywhere else. We'll save that letter for when we get back to town, and we will go this way around the lake today. We'll go deliver that parcel for the fisherman guy. But I want to do a playthrough of Lake, choosing all like a long play though. So we'll do the entire game in one sitting, like we did with what did you call that one? Like Firewatch and what have you. Where we do these streams where it's in detail. Where we're exploring every single nook and cranny, and then we'll do like an express one where we play through in one sitting. But we're going to choose all the mean options. So she's going to like. Not help anyone in the town. She's just there, deliver the post. We'll choose all the options that are like really, really sort of like sharp with people. And then in like a month after that, we'll do like another long play, but a more happy playthrough. Right, let's just reverse that there. It'll be easier to get back out. I don't know what you guys are like when you actually like drive, what have you. I hate parking. Like, you see how that truck's parking there? I hate parking like that. Whenever I go into a parking space, I've always got to be like, you know, ready to escape.
Oops. Left the package in the truck. Oops. Left the package in the truck.
Do they have like those like air conditioning units everywhere? You see them like hanging out the windows, like the big box sort of things. So there was a stand-up show that I was watching, must be years ago now. Did you see about that? There was somebody talking about like somebody from the UK talking to an Australian about like the doors in the house, and it's talking about the draft, and about the Australians like, draft, what's that? Like, you know, it's wind in your house. The Australian didn't have a clue. You always reverse into the parking spaces as well. Ooh,
the waxworms have arrived.
Excuse me?
I meant the package, Miss Weiss. It's my worms. For fishing. They're just in time. I'm taking a boat to the island this afternoon.
Oh, nice. A boat trip.
Hey, you can tag along if you want, like your father used to. But I'm not helping you with any waxworms.
Oh, really? Sounds like fun.
Okay, we'll show up here at 4 p.m. sharp.
Oh, we're gonna have time for all these. Oh, what's it there? Haven't driven in ages. Was that? There's like tunnels underneath. Yeah, you got. Oh, I just had a thought in my head there. If you guys watch Top Gear, like when Top Gear was Top Gear, not whatever's happening now, but but there was one of them where they were somewhere, and underneath like a palace somewhere, there was like all these underground tunnels. I can't remember where they were now. I just had a thought of that just popped into my head. I have to have another drink. Definitely have to go and get another bottle of water. That should last to the end of the game, though. Hopefully. Okay. Right. We'll stop in at the diner just to see if there's any cutscenes. I don't think there will be, but we're going this way anyway, so you know it doesn't cost much to pull in. Just one speed Meredith here. Oh, we got a potion of vitality. 2 seconds.
It might seem like I'm a bit tough on poor Ashley sometimes, but truth be told, he's a good kid.
Oh, right. 2 seconds. If I just... I can hardly get anything out, but just tiny little ones. I don't know if the microphone even picked them up. There is like an underground like tour thing because I've always wanted to go on it. I have to drag the chocolate thief down there. There's also some other like sort of undergroundy bits because there's places that were built into the. How do I sort of like describe it? You have it's kind of like a bridge, but it's all like buildings are on the bridge, kind of thing. But in like the towers going up, there's all sort of undergroundy network. There's like those documentaries on it. There's one thing that I know I've mentioned quite a few times. If you're ever in, what was it that car? If you're ever in Paris, go to the catacombs. Hang on, let's check on the hippie camp. It's a good trip. I've got some like old pictures of it on my website. But I want to go back with some of the newer equipment I've got because shortly after I did that trip, oh, that's the bear. I think what that thing is. It's the don't litter thing. Shortly after that trip, I got this radar sensor for my camera, so that I can get like focus in pitch black. I'd love to go back with that attachment because I got it like a month after coming back from the catacombs the first time. You've seen a few horror movies about the catacombs. The one I always think of is As Above, So Below. I don't watch that many horror films, but I do like that one. What's that you've got? Oh, which one have I got there? Oh, hang on, I've just realised I've missed something up there. Apparently they've seen it. Oh, is that like in one of the underground tunnels? There's like a kid playing the trumpet. But evening wolf. Talking about horror films and catacombs and spooky tunnels. Oh, it's the game is actually glitching on the Xbox here. Let's pull up here and see what this donut has to say. This bloke in here, don't you just want to just pull the cable out on his
Need a room? No? Then why are you still here?
Such a delightful chap, that one, isn't he? Oh yeah, I'm just catching up with the lines of the chat there. Yeah, the catacombs is one of all the skulls and bones and stuff. If you do the exclamation point about, I think that's what I put it as. No, it's social or socials. I don't know. Either way, it'll link you to my blog, one of those commands. And somewhere in the expedition centres, or if you just search for catacombs, you'll be able to see some of the pictures from my trip years ago to it, actually. Didn't get to go there last time I was there. Let's turn up here. Now this ladder goes here. Wow, the game is really glitching out. Let's hop out. Oh no, hang on. We have to go to the post box. But that's at the end of the road, looking at the map there. Oh, there it is. Can we see it anywhere? What's that? Wolf. Is Wolf the horror? I think it was like you say, like mines or tunnels of some nature. But yeah, then they started, like you say, was it not like during one of the plagues or something like that? Did they not start putting the bodies down there? There's all sorts of like sculptures they've made out of the bones and stuff like that. Some of it reminds me of, you know, in the Lord of the Rings when they're going for the Ghost Army. Some of it reminds me a little bit of that. In fact, there was a sculpture in the rock that reminded me actually of the actual cavern in that they made for the film. Okay, let's zoom up here, and we'll go and see the lumberjack. Ooh, I want to call into the flick shack as well, because we need to check on Meredith's girlfriend if she's there. Oh, it doesn't look like he's here. So, but board workers do crazy things.
Meredith!
You remember as well, you would have had, if Wolf was down there, he would have taken the flesh off them so they could put the bones in.
Hey, Robert.
How are you? I was away for a few days on an urgent job out of state.
I'm good. It's nice to see you again. Here's the mail.
Thanks, and likewise. Priority mail from Town Hall. Let's see what they have to say this time. Dear Mr. Harris, on behalf of yada yada yada, concerning Environmental Management Act 1213, yada yada yada. Wait. What? Listen to this. We have decided to postpone the construction of apartments for at least 6 months. We hope this satisfies you, as well as the many residents of Providence Oaks that contacted us with their unfiltered and enthusiastic comments. It worked! The plan worked!
Delayed it. It didn't technically work. They're just now going to get all the legal paperwork to crush the village.
Wow, great! So happy for you, Robert.
We need to celebrate this. How about tomorrow night? Steak dinner at Moe's. Or something else. On me.
Ah, I'd love that.
Great. It's gonna be fun. See you tomorrow night then. Gotta go now. The telephone troops need to know the assault can be abandoned.
It's saving a lot faster. I wonder if there has been a patch this week since I sent the comments and what have you to the developers the other day. Right, let's check the map. Where do we need to go next? Where are we actually? I want to. We're gonna go back out the way we came, and I want to nip to the service station. So we'll turn around. What's it there in your place? You've got the AC in your place, but is that depending on the area they live in? Some places might actually have it. Evening there. Easy wood there. I see that the at least my bots are working properly tonight, and they've automatically give you a shout out. But welcome in. We are playing Lake tonight. It should be the final episode of Lake tonight. That's the theory, anyway. But if you guys aren't already following there, link is in the chat there, since it's working tonight. Nightbot just gave up last night. I think I put everyone to sleep last night. I put JD to sleep. Nightbot fell asleep. Ada fell asleep. Chantel fell asleep. Her dog Snowy fell asleep. I really want to play some more Astroneer though. Ooh, where's our camper van thing? Oh, there it is. So the girl isn't here. Let's go and have a look. Can we see? Has she done any? Or maybe she might be over here at the camper van. Let's go and investigate. What's up there? Oh, is that you're thinking about radiators possibly in New York? They have all the steam thing there, don't they? I remember seeing a documentary about it years ago, because like the steam generation seems to be like miles and miles away, and it gets like piped in, doesn't it? And there was one of my security guys, when he was on holiday over there, he'd commented, like, you know, going down the street and seeing that, like seeing, like, you know, the steam coming out of the, you can see, like, in the drains. It's like, cause he's like, oh, it's not just in the movies. What's that, Julie? You fell asleep on Friday. What were we playing on Friday? Hang on a second, I will check the, I'm going to check the Discord. What were we doing on Friday? Friday. Oh, it was board game night on Friday, wasn't it? We were playing Alien Fate in the Nostromo. Don't forget as well, if you haven't already, you can check out that video and all the other ones. And don't forget as well, on your mobile phones, it's you can do the VR episodes.
These look like bills.
You can sit on your chair and spin around. I do have another 360 video that I've shot with my 360 camera. I just haven't had a chance to edit it together yet. And I haven't got the energy right now to do a Minecraft one. The amount of work, 'cause it's difficult doing them on my own. The amount of work that I have to do to make the Minecraft VR episodes, choreograph them, especially that tour one. I had to operate 2 computers at once, and the Stream Deck to pull that one off. We don't often take this route here. We normally go around the back road. Oh, I just want to check our planner. Alright, so tonight is watch... we're going to watch the cats tonight. And tomorrow is the dinner with Robert. But there's also a fishing trip somewhere down the line here as well, isn't there? Are we on the last letter? Yeah, there's one letter to go, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I want to just drive up to the Flick Shack and see whether or not we can interact with it or not. Okay, let's just park there. Nope. Had to be checked. Oh, what have I missed there? Whereabouts have you been? I was just wondering. I missed that thing above Nightbot shouting and rambling. LA, San Francisco, San Diego, New York, and a few others. My brother, he lives well over the border in Canada, in what's it called, Jasper. It's sort of like northeast of Tiramisu, where he lives. Ooh, fingers crossed he might get his parcel this week. Speaking of parcels, I think this is the last letter we have to deliver on this route.
That's the last of them.
So, apart from like the story, which I really like the story of that we had like with Meredith. I would play this game if it was just delivering mail around the village. You know, you get like a randomised route each day of like parcels and letters and stuff like that. I don't know, maybe you have to deliver the most efficient route maybe or something. What's that? Is there no gravity in Georgia? Does that explain the driving? Okay. Before we get out of the car to end the shift, I want to create a manual save. Check the planner. Oh, don't crash. They've definitely patched the game this week, because that was an absolute nightmare waiting for it to save like on that menu. There's definitely a new revision come out. There is gravity, but
So, is this a quiet day, or does it always take this long?
Fishing requires patience. We've only been here for 2 hours.
And that's the nice thing about fishing.
Yeah, there's a fine line between boredom and relaxation.
I find it hard to relax sometimes.
Fishing also requires silence.
Bert, can I ask you a question?
Stop flirting with him as well, is she?
About life.
Life, huh? I'll tell you about it. When I was young, I joined the Navy. Saw more in 1 year than anyone should have to see in an entire lifetime. We ought to be heading back home. It's been a fine day, and I thank you for the company.
Oh, sweet. Are you off now, Wolf? Everyone to the safe rooms. Yep. Bouncy, bouncy.
Kay's tape. Let's have a listen.
It looks like I've successfully muted the music, because you know it was probably copyrighted. You just have to check out that stream from what have you got from it'll be a Broken Sword 3 episode 1, where the mesmerizing bouncies.
Hello?
Hi, Meredith. Guess what I signed today?
Let me think. The monster deal?
Oh, yes. You are now talking to Steve Mitchell, CEO of a multi-million-dollar enterprise. But before I continue my insufferable bragging, I have a thing or two to say to you. About you.
Fired.
You've been a huge part of the success of this company. And I feel this is just the beginning. We're entering the golden age of personal computers, and we've got front row tickets. The past 2 weeks have made me realize that I couldn't have done it without you. And I'm going to need you even more in the coming years. So, here's a new monster deal I want you to think about. Become a partner in the company for 20% of the shares and a significant pay raise. Significant. The only condition is that I need your commitment for the next 5 years. So, there it is. Think about it, and let's talk about it more when you're back in the office.
So far then we've got 2, or do we have 3 choices I think that we're going to have to choose between?
Oh, wow, Steve, that sounds great.
Just let it sink in a bit. I don't need an answer right now. I have to get back to my $1 million lifestyle. Actually, no, I need to get cranking on lots of stuff. Talk soon, Meredith.
And we should have the cats next. Yep, crazy cat lady.
Good evening, feline friends. Aunt Meredith's gonna keep you company tonight. Come here. Kitty. Ow.
Another assignment done. Saturday morning.
A postcard. From Angie.
Miss Meredith, I am so sorry I haven't been able to see you. It's just that I've been swamped organizing my not-so-timely exit from Providence Oaks. I'm sure you understand. You've probably seen the foreclosure notice. That certainly helped expedite my decision to leave. Anyway, I'll be honest. I'm still thinking about that kiss we shared in the car. And I don't usually dwell on these kind of things. So, feels special, Meredith. I hear you're going to the open mic night on Sunday. I wasn't planning on going, but I want to see you before I leave. I'm really anxious to find out what you've decided to do. Whether you're going to stay in this town, or go back to the city, or do something else entirely. And I'm going to be forward, as you know I always am. I'd like to know if little old me figures into those plans, somehow. So, anyway, I'll see you there, yeah? Love, Angie.
It's a rainy day. I think that's our last day of delivery then, it must be. What we were saying next, as I don't like to talk over the cutscenes where possible. But yeah, we could have definitely used some assistance with gravity yesterday, because it was absolutely insane at the core yesterday with the rover. But now though we have the massive rocket. I don't know how far you got before you fell asleep, JD, but we've now got the massive rocket, so we can actually package up the rover and transport it between the planets. So I mean, you know, we could just like load everything all up into that and fly between them. But we need to set up some more base camps next week. Well, next week we're going to go to the icy planet, because we need titanium, and I'm sure that's where it is. It's on the icy planet. Let's see, dinner with Robert. Quite a lot of parcel to go around the town today. Sorry, post even. Right, we'll do the bits north of the Flick Shack first, just to clear those out. The general store has a parcel, so we can probably actually just go straight forward and just drop that off.
Happy Saturday, everyone. It's time once again for a...
Theo, positive or that P?
Today's verdict is from Cheryl.
Hi, Jack. I went for a walk the other day and suddenly encountered a majestic stag. We looked at each other for a few seconds, and then he walked off into the woods.
Wow, Cheryl. I'm glad you could retell the tale. Stags can be dangerous. Today's weather might be dangerous, too. You'll need your raincoat all day long, and there will be a thunderstorm tonight. Back to the music.
Thunderstorms, that means there's going to be a power cut. Okay, which house do we need to go to? What street are we on? Heron Circle. Can we see Heron Circle? 207 Heron Circle. Well, that's convenient. One down. Right, we'll take care of the ones north. Yeah, we'll do the ones that are north of the post office. Then we'll go and deliver the parcel at the general store. And then we'll go counterclockwise around the lake today. Last couple of times we've done it clockwise. Oh, let's just while we're here, let's check to make sure there's no interaction points on the flick shack. She was closing down. You think she would turn the lights off in the window? No, nothing there. Oh, just thinking, we never did an egg count today, did we? How close is everyone to the next scarf? Pop one of those in there.
Ooh, interesting.
Is Meredith rummaging through people's posts again? Oh, I was really annoyed with the Amazon delivery driver today. I was waiting for the treatment stuff for butter, so I could get on it as soon as possible. And I saw, it said it was 3 stops away, so I was hanging around waiting. Then all of a sudden, I'll say Amazon devices in the house all buzzed to say, "Oh, your parcel's been delivered." And I'm like, "No, it's not. I'm sitting here. There's nobody knocking at the door." I checked on my phone, and it says that the parcel was handed to the resident. And I'm like, "No, it hasn't been." He'd stuffed it in the bush, in the garden. If it had been anything else, I wouldn't have really been that bothered. But because it was like the emergency medication for my little girl. What's it? Jackson Street, 302. But I was not impressed. Yeah, if they just had normal numbers like 1, 2, 3, and 4, none of this 302 nonsense to make them sound like the place is bigger than what it really is. The thing is, when you click on the app as well, because it says how was your delivery, and it gives you the options. They're all nothing options. It's they're not really going to be bothered about, because it was did the delivery driver leave it in your safe? Didn't leave it in the safe place, or the delivery driver was the person not wearing a mask, or were they too old? It's they're completely meaningless options to be able to pick, because it's nothing that anyone would ever bother following up. So the only option I could choose, which was close to the scenario, was delivery driver was unprofessional. This is what a main street, isn't it? So it's just going to be a main street address, hopefully on the parcel. Lake Road, Main Street. And let's see if the 60-a-dayer is in a better fettle today.
Ah, you're still here, huh?
That makes 2 of us.
When are your parents coming back?
Actually, they might just stay in Florida.
Florida? Your parents?
What's so funny about that?
They'll be back soon. Florida is expensive and honestly isn't all it's cracked up to be.
They found a lovely and affordable place next to the beach.
Sunshine and the beach get boring real fast.
Well, I better be on my way.
Yeah, I'll probably agree with that. I'm not the sort of person when I go on holiday, I couldn't, you know, I kind of like, you know, you get people that go on holiday and just sit on the beach for 2 weeks. I like to explore.
So long, Miss Sunshine.
Come on, save it. Oh, the save is starting to crack up there. Okay, let's check the route. Alright, we will deliver the letter to this side road next. And then we'll be able to come in the other side road, the opposing one, when we... Oh, no, we'll get back to the main street this way, because we're going to go around clockwise today, won't we? See the lake in the other direction. I assume this is where we're going.
Here's your mail.
Okay, let's just check the map again. So we're going to skip that letter for the return journey. So we have a parcel on that side street. We can loop around the back there. And then it's out to... Oh, is that miserable bloke, that the author? Is that where we're going on that one? Oh, I'm just seeing the link that Nightbot's just put in the chat there. That's the one where if you click it and then type in catacombs, you'll be able to find some of the pictures. The galleries don't work properly anymore because the plugin's a bit screwy nowadays. But you can see the first 20 images, you just can't see the rest of the pictures, unfortunately. It's on my to-do list to fix it for like the past 2 years. I'll get to it. Okay, this is the parcel. I'm going to have rubbish in this person's garden once we deliver the parcel. I haven't had a look at this. The table is going to get soaked.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
Heavy in a little box. Could it be uranium?
All right, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
Drop the parcel. Yeah, the British guy who was the rude author that we met last week. He's definitely the one that's writing the Countess and the Carpenter or the words to that effect. It's somebody in the Carpenter. I'm sure it's another, what did you call it? It could be worse, it could be more of that Catherine Cookson. Is it this house? No, I think it's this next house that we want. There we go. See, one more letter on this loop. And there we go.
Here's your mail.
Okay, what have we got? So, yeah, the next drop-off point is in this little, like, holiday-let place. I assume that's what they are. It's like, you know, it just looks like rentable cabins. I suppose with that bloke there going to right, that's probably accurate. Hiding in the woods to write his things. It's 2 days that the mechanic hasn't been outside the thingamajig there. We must remember to save the game though when we get back to the post office. Because I want to make sure that we get the opportunity, one, to see all the different cutscenes, because we'll watch like if from the different choices we'll whether or not she's going to stay or go back to the city or whatever else, whatever that is. I'm assuming that the other option must be because she's, you know, some of the people have like suggested travelling and she got the camper van. So I'm assuming that that must be the other option. I think there's 3 or 4 achievements left, so there could be a 4th option, unless we've missed something. Ah, here we go. Wow, it doesn't have a great turning circle, this car, does it? Oh. We almost hit the stag. Okay, which number is it that we want? We want... Is this Reynolds Way we're on? Raven Way, even. We're just going to gamble. I click on this. 166. Oh, there it is at the bottom there. I didn't see it. Back in the truck. Let's just reverse back to the junction. This crazily twitchy vehicle. So where's next? Next looks like there's a parcel for the motel and a letter for that other dodgy bloke at the farm. Ooh. So next week, because I was finishing this week, I think we discussed it last week. We're going to start on the Sunday night slot a game called The Good Life. It looks funny. I'll stick a trailer for it on the Discord so we can like refresh our memories about what it was about. But I believe from the description we looked at the other week, it's supposed to be like a comedy type game. Comedy murder mystery type thing or something. We'll give it a go.
That's lighter than I thought.
Let's see what this happy chap wants. Here we go.
It's the mail.
I'm busy.
Aren't we all?
No! Damn it! I almost had it. I almost fucking had it. Thanks for breaking my concentration.
Ooh, take it easy. It's just a game.
Video games are supposed to be fun. I feel horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Maybe you should try a different hobby.
You know what? I can beat this damn game, and I'm not quitting until I have.
Okay.
Oh, if only there was like a switch box outside that we could pull. I take it everybody that we've encountered is going to be at the karaoke night. So that everyone gets their stories closed. Ooh. Proper stove. It's getting heavier. What's that going on over there? Can you see that? Oh, that could be the dam. It's gone really, really dark here. It's the morning as well, isn't it? Right, we have one letter to deliver to the dodgy bloke, at the farm. And then we have... Is it just lighting up, or is there actually any lightning strikes? Let's just pause here for a moment and have a look. It'd be awesome if there's like strikes in the town. I think it's just like lighting the sky effects. Hopefully we won't flip the vehicle when we're going to the farm. Nope, we managed to make it without flipping the vehicle on its side.
Okay, fellow Providence Oakians, it's time once again for the sent-in letters and announcements. This one's from our very own Maureen, or Mo, as we all know.
Hey, folks. Just wanted to grab your ears for a second to let you know all about the upcoming open mic night over at Mo's Diner this Sunday. That's right. Claim your 15 minutes of fame, enjoy some swell performances, and the usual good food and drinks for everyone. I expect to see all of y'all for a great evening, and maybe even some dancing. You know who you are. Come join the show at Mo's at 8 p.m. this Sunday. I'll come get you if you don't.
Well, you heard her, folks, and I'll be there too, so you better not miss it. Back to the music and to one of my favorite songs. Mail carrier Meredith.
Farmer DJ Jack.
Seen any ghost drivers on the way here?
Ghost drivers?
Yeah, you know, people driving on the wrong side of the road.
Nope, haven't seen them.
Okay, I was just wondering. Don't bother. I need to get back to the live show. See you tomorrow, I reckon. Bye now.
I reckon.
Oh, and please close the door. Don't want to broadcast any mail truck noise. Thank you much.
Very dodgy character. Okay, let's hop back in here. So we have one more letter to deliver. And then we'll do a manual save. Because I would imagine, like the previous Sunday, will just be a whole series of cutscenes where we can interact with. And I assume that we're going to interact with all the people that we've met during the course of our 2-week stay. Let's see what Xbox achievements we can get. Should we swing to the diner? Let's just hop in for a moment. I couldn't have pulled it any further away, could I? Okay, let's squeeze in here and see if... I should probably just have the exact same dialogue again, but we've got to check just in case.
If you see Lori, tell her to take it easy on the arcade machine next time, would ya? Ugh, thing almost blew a fuse.
Oh, we could have blew the fuses in the motel and gotten oh, come on, save. Don't crash. Just keep... These will be able to tell when the game comes back because the rain will start moving again. Nope, they definitely haven't worked out all the bug in the save game thing. It was doing so well as well with the autosave. Anytime now. Let's check. The Xbox hasn't crashed. There we go. Has anyone got anything fun planned for this week then? Because we're travelling back to town to deliver our last letter. I have quite a busy week this week. I've got loads of website work to do for a client, and the next version of my accounting software goes live yesterday, but I'll be rolling it out on Tuesday. Okay, not far to go. Really dark, because I mean these are morning runs as well for the mail. Right, we'll just keep on going. What along here? Oh, you decorating this week? Did you wallpapering? I need the wall in here papered.
Phew. Finally done.
Okay, I'm going to save it here. And now we wait. It seems to be like cumulative because it saved really, really quickly before. But now it's taken absolutely ages to save. Let's just try do this. See if it interrupts it, make it any faster. You can't wallpaper. Oh, that's not good. Come on, anytime. Actually, we have issue with like the drainage on the roof here, and it didn't get cleared in time, so the wall is like a bit watermarked, so it just needs to be replaced. I've got no idea how to do it. It's blue tack you use on wallpaper, isn't it? To stick it up. There we go, we've got the game back now. Oh, are you going to choose the spot, JD? I've gathered up all the supplies to make three TBMs, two for, well, possibly two in the Nether, or at the very least I've got a spare one, resources for it. One for your base, you'll be able to save up those diamonds and get the, wrong way, to get the legendary hoe. Back it up. Okay, I imagine what we're going to encounter now is all cutscene. As always, I won't talk over the cutscene so we can all listen to the story.
And so ends a week full of turmoil.
You can say that again.
If only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
I guess you can't have it all, Frank.
They're playing each other again tonight. Should I change the bet?
Sorry, Frank, but I really don't care about sports or gambling.
Meredith, no problem. I'll stop talking about it. Or I'll try at least. Have a great weekend, Meredith. Oh, wait. This was your last day. I totally forgot to tell you. I still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it if you want.
Wow. That sounds quite nice, actually.
Of course. And it's a great job. You know what? Think about it and let me know Monday morning when you return your stuff. I gotta run now. The Red Sox are playing the Yankees.
So that'll be the option to stay and stay in the parents' house.
it's your dad again. How was your time in the mail delivery business?
Oh, hi, Dad. Well...
Oh, just thinking on a side note, just see what you wrote there, JD. The traders will despawn. But also, you remember you said you found an art chapel. If you get 4 of those, the wandering trader will trade you end portal frames. You can trade 1 Knot Chapel will give you 3 end portal frames. So you need 4 to make your own personal end portal from the Wandering Idiot. But it's a rare trade again, and also a rare item.
I actually really loved it.
Awesome. Maybe you should just keep doing it. Worked out well for me.
Actually, it seems like they haven't filled the vacancy yet.
They haven't? Well, you know what I'd do. Oh, hold on, Meredith.
Let me guess. Mom wants to talk to me?
Hi, Meredith. Sorry to butt in, but you're thinking about staying in Providence Oaks?
Hi, Mom. Well, yeah, why not? I like it here.
Well, PO is wonderful, of course. I know. But you've got so much going on. Do you want to leave all that behind?
Yeah, I guess that's what it comes down to.
Is it just work-related, or are there other people involved? You know, any interesting ones, perhaps?
Well, there are some interesting developments, yes.
Oh, there are? But are they really interesting enough to give up your entire career? I really think you need to think long and hard on it. Oh, hold on.
I have a suspicion Dad wants to talk to me.
Meredith, I just wanted to say, you need to clean the lint filter on the dryer every once in a while. If you never do that, it could burn the house down.
No problem, Dad. I'll make sure to do that.
Great, thanks. I sometimes suddenly worry about things like that in the middle of the night. And it's not about the dryer, of course. I want you to be safe. And I'm sure you'll be okay.
I'll tell the dryer that he's on your mind.
Thanks. And could you also pet him on his back every now and then? He likes that. Oh, running out of coins. Gotta go. Bye, Em. Take care.
Uh-oh.
I hope you don't think I'm a cheapskate for having dinner here. There aren't a lot of other restaurants around, and I'm pretty sure their food isn't better than Moe's.
Don't worry about it, Robert. I love it here.
Thanks, Meredith. You're such a kind person.
Good evening, you two beautiful people. Ready to order?
Ladies first.
Hi, Maureen. Oh, pancakes. I need pancakes.
Excellent choice, Meredith. And what would you like to wash it down with?
I think I'll have a... beer.
Gotcha. Robert?
The usual for me, Maureen.
All right, Robert. T-bone steak and a beer. Doesn't get any more lumberjack than that. Be right back, folks. Ashley, it's pancake time! And get the steaks out.
Maureen's the best. Did you hear about the open mic night she's organizing?
Yeah, she only told me about it a dozen times.
I wish I could go, especially since I heard that Jack's gonna do a thing.
Jack? What's he gonna do? Announce the weather for next week?
Believe it or not, he's a very good ballet dancer.
You're right. And you're his stage manager.
No, he's into comedy. Would have loved to have heckled him. Oh well, this is a good week anyhow.
Must be nice that the apartments are off your mind for a while.
Alrighty, here are your beverages, folks. I'm afraid the food might take a little longer, as a certain kitchen helper thought the freezer was a good place for storing steaks. I really should get one of those microwave ovens to defrost them.
You seem a little stressed. Is it the upcoming open mic?
Why should I be stressed about that? It's going to be lovely. And you better be there, Robert Harris.
Maureen, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
I did not just hear you say that, young man. Oh, by the way, Meredith, I need to steal him for 2 minutes. He needs to check on some wiring for me.
Excuse me, Meredith. This is Maureen's jurisdiction. Have to obey the law. That tasted so good. Thanks, Maureen, for the fantastic blueberry pie.
You're welcome. It's my way of making up for stealing you away from Meredith. Ooh, I swear. She can give quite the stink eye if she wants, can't you, hon?
Oh boy, the world would be boring without her. Speaking of, are you gonna miss your daily delivery round?
Yes, I probably will.
Must be nice here compared to the big city.
Have you always lived in a small town?
Yeah, Providence Oaks is my second one. After my divorce, I had to move away from the first one. Everything and everyone reminded me of her.
And how are you now? Have you gotten over it?
But maybe I shouldn't bother you with the innermost feelings of a lumberjack.
Wouldn't be a bother at all.
Robert and Meredith, sorry to break up your conversation, but we're closing up early tonight. Gotta set up some stuff for the open mic night, and I can't use any peeping eyes.
Oh, okay, Maureen. No problem.
Let me get the check for you, so I can leave you two to your lovely evening.
Can you put it on my tab, Maureen?
Anything for you, darling.
Do you mind if I pay? Or at least for half of it?
Meredith, after all your help, this is the least I can do. So, yes, I mind. Now let's get going before Maureen gets her broom out. Meredith, thanks again for your help. Not sure what would have happened if you hadn't come here for your mail delivery vacation.
You're welcome, Robert. I was happy to help you out.
A little help goes a long way. Hope to see you around again.
You too, Robert. Take care. Good luck with the apartments, and call me if you need help.
Standing in the rain. Sunday morning. Wish I got enough floppy disks for all this.
Anyway, I love this town. You know I do. So, I'm dedicating my last jokes to specific people here tonight. The first one's for Maureen. A guy walks into a bar, and dozens of slabs of meat are hanging from the ceiling. So he asks the bartender, "What's up with the hanging meat up there, man?" So the bartender says, "Ah, you're new here. Well, we like to play a game here. If you can jump up and slap a steak, the house will pay for your drinks all night. However, if you miss, you have to pay everyone else's bar tab. So, want to give it a go?" "Nah," says the man. "Those stakes are too high. This one's for our own newcomer, Meredith Weiss. So, a woman's driving down the freeway, but all of a sudden, she hears a local news bulletin warning drivers on the very freeway she's on. They're saying, please be advised of this very dangerous situation of a car going the wrong way. So the woman says to herself, one car? Why, there's dozens!
Well, folks, wasn't that special? Now, let me know if any of you have any jokes about Jack, you hear? It's an open mic after all. It's actually time for a little break right now. So come on up to the bar for some of our finest concessions. We'll continue shortly.
Mildred, how are you? And how are the cats?
Fine on both counts, dear. Thank you for asking. So, do you like the hair?
I was just going to say that same thing as what the top line is.
Love it. That hairdresser did a great job.
Thank you, dear. Pity it's quite the waste of time and money, seeing as how I can't stay for long.
Really? What's the rush?
You see, my son decided to drop by, unannounced, and he's staying the whole weekend.
Oh, that's wonderful news.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, anyway, take care, dear. Now, where did he park the car?
Yes, it's me, Matt Kearney, in an egg brace. Real funny, huh?
I must admit, it's at least a little funny. What happened?
Well, I was about to send the final boss to the afterlife, but then the computer crashed. I kicked my foot out in anger and fell from my chair, and now I'm here looking like a loser.
I'm sure you'll beat the game one day. Don't give up on the dream.
I can't play like this, but I'm going to work out a strategy in the meantime.
Guess who?
Jack Burton?
Aw, now I'm going to be a disappointment. It's just me.
Even better. Though I never would have guessed.
So, what have I missed?
Not much. Jack just did some comedy. But the final act is supposed to be the real showstopper. At least, that's what Maureen tells me.
Really? Well then, I guess I arrived just in time.
So, how've you been? Thanks for the note. It was very sweet.
I meant every word, babe. So, have you...
Hey, Meredith. Hey, Angie. Sorry to pop in like this, but I just wanted to inform you I fixed everything on the RV. She's got a new radio, I replaced some wiring, adjusted windshield wiper speed. The raccoon is ready to go.
That's great, Lori. Thanks. I'm sure she's just like new.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but you'll see. Gotta go later.
An RV? You never told me you had an RV.
Well, it's kind of a recent development. You know Mickey and June?
The hippie couple? Sure do.
They told me it was mine if I wanted it. And I did. Then Lori gave it a checkup. And now I'm the proud owner of the raccoon.
Wow, good for you. I'd love a free RV.
You know, come to think of it, you might have more of a use for it than I do.
I'd love an RV. I mean, that'd be perfect. But I don't know if I can accept it. I mean, June and Mickey must have entrusted you with it for a reason. Are you sure you don't want to keep it?
Nah, I'm good. It's all yours.
Wow, I don't know what to say. And that's a first for me.
Don't mention it. I just like seeing you happy.
And vice versa, babe. Really. Come with me. I mean it. Leave this sad old town behind and go wherever we want to go. Free spirits, the way Mickey and June intended.
Well, you are a good kisser.
There's plenty more where that came from. But at some point, you've got to give me a definite answer. You get that, right?
Look alive, folks. It's time for the final act. It's a doozy.
Saved by the bell, babe. I got stuff to do anyway.
Angie, wait.
Dear people, none other than our own Kay Evans will perform next. She has been writing songs since she was a little girl, and I cannot say how thrilled I am to host her first performance of hopefully many to come. I am so proud of you, honey. Please put your hands together for Kay, everyone!
Okay, it's the music is muted, copyright and so on, but you can sing along with the subtitles, just to make up a tune in your head as we go. Are those pictures on the back wall different to what they were when we came in here a while ago? So something about choices there in the subtitles there. I can actually hear something playing underneath the storm. I can also hear cutlery cracking in the background as well.
Darling, this does not happen a lot, but you have left me speechless. That was Kay, people. Another round of applause.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't leave when Reynolds started his nonsense. This kid can sing.
Oh, hi, Mr. Mackey. Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah, it's good to see someone flourish, but I'd rather be home right now.
Isn't it fun to step out every once in a while?
Smoking a pipe and reading a proper book is the only acceptable way to spend a Sunday evening in September.
Bert, thank you so much for coming. I know you'd rather be somewhere else right now.
That's okay, kid. I don't regret it one bit. You did great. But ladies, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of here.
Good night, Bert. Thanks again.
And now for an announcement. I'm serious, so hush now. Now, you all know that Kay has been working here at the diner for quite a while now. In fact, she was my anchor after Stan left us. And I think the time has come to formally announce right here that I will put your name above the door of this place, honey, where it belongs. Kay's Place. Mo-Kay's. We haven't settled on a name yet, but there you go. Another round of applause. And have some drinks with us.
Kay's Place, huh? Congratulations! That was quite a surprise.
Yeah, I told you. Mo asked me like a gazillion times, right? Kinda felt right this time. We haven't hashed out any details, as you might have noticed. But it feels good, you know?
That was amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Em. It felt amazing. I was so super nervous, you know? Like, shaking and all that. I'm so glad it went well.
How did it feel to be up there?
Oh, it was so great to be performing again. It felt amazing. I'm all over the place right now. It was such a rush. I will definitely be doing that again. If they let me, of course.
That's great. I am so proud of you, Kay. You really have made a great life here.
Thanks, Sam. I'd like to think so. Big day tomorrow, right? You know what you're going to do?
Honestly? Well...
Wait, I'm not good at this stuff, so I just want to say it was good to have you back these past weeks, Em. Really good. You just do what you feel you have to do. I'm just glad we reconnected. Promise you'll keep in touch, whatever the outcome, yeah?
Of course.
And remember, time marches on.
See ya, Kay. Thanks. For everything.
My lovely people, the time has come for the open mic part of the evening to end. Ashley was going to do a ventriloquist bit next, but I just heard he hurt his hand back in his cabin. Let me thank you again for joining us, and there's plenty of food and drink to go around.
The rain stopped.
I sure do hope they're keeping things proper in there while I'm taking a breather. So, you had fun?
It was great. Kay was amazing.
You said it. Oh, that girl is so talented. Oh, I'd give my big toe to be able to do what she does behind a keyboard. Oh, sheesh.
I'm still thinking about your news about handing over the diner. Kay's place, huh? That was quite the bombshell.
That's my style. I've mentioned it to Kay, yes, many times since Stan died. She probably thought I was joking half the time, honestly. I just want to give her the option. It's hers whenever she wants it. And if she doesn't, that's fine too.
Seems like a bold choice to announce it to the town like that, though.
Ha! You know me, hon. At least all the options are out in the open now, right?
So what's next for you, now that you're handing over the reins?
Well, to be honest, I'll probably stick around the diner for now, help out, and maybe I'll try my hand at something different on the side, you know? Maybe fix up some of those cabins in the woods, rent them out. Never too old to find something new to do.
That sounds like a great idea.
Doesn't it just? How did things end up with Kay? You could tell me to mind my own, of course. It's just that that girl is like a daughter to me.
We talked, yeah. We really reconnected, and I'm happy we did.
Listen, you're two grown women, and if that's the choice you two ended up on, I can only respect that. Speaking of choices, you've got a big day in the morning, don't you? Know what you're gonna do yet? Stick around? Move back?
I think I have a feeling. Yeah.
Then you go follow that feeling, hun.
Thanks, Maureen.
I best get back inside. You take care now, Meredith Weiss.
Take care, Maureen.
Monday morning.
Dear Meredith Weiss, thank you for participating in our annual photography contest. Your wonderful picture did not win the grand prize, but you are still a winner. The attached voucher gives you a 20% discount to our autumn course. Sign up today and never take a blurry picture again. David Gillespie, Photography for Beginners, Inc.
Good morning, Meredith. You won't believe the weekend I had. Saturday, I placed a bet on the Angels and won. But they played again yesterday, and I let it ride, and then they lost. They're playing again tonight, and now I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, Frank, the pattern is obvious.
You're a gambling addict.
You're a gambling addict beyond salvation.
Haha, Meredith. I guess you're right, and I guess I don't mind. Speaking of gambling, I bet you're taking the job. And that's not just because you're wearing your coat.
I love the coat, Frank.
For 2 weeks, they've got a name tag for it. That looks like it's sewn in. Was this a decision? Okay.
But no, I'm taking it off. I'm leaving Providence Oaks again.
Oh, that's not what I was hoping to hear, Meredith. But I understand. What are you gonna do?
Ooh.
Well, actually, I'm,
A van? So you're staying in the delivery business? No, wait. That's an RV.
Yep, I'm getting on it, and I'm not sure where I'll stop. So, I guess this is goodbye. I'm gonna miss you, Frank. Thanks for everything. Try to stay out of trouble, okay?
Don't worry, Meredith. I'll be fine. Thanks for everything. Take care and drive safe.
And the V-belt is not in great shape, but it should last you another month or 3. The raccoon in all of her glory. Do you like her? Meredith and I named her.
She's pretty amazing, Lori. Cute name, too. Thanks for doing this for me.
You're very welcome. Hey, Meredith, I'm going to miss you.
I'll miss you too, Lori. It was really fun watching that movie and working on the RV with you.
Me too. Besides, you'll be back sometime, right?
Of course. I have to check on my favorite engineer.
You mean me? Ha! I'd love that. Safe travels, Meredith.
Thank you, Lori. See you around.
Magnificent, isn't she?
Yeah, she certainly knows a lot about cars for a kid her age.
I meant the RV. But sure, Lori's great too.
So, you all packed?
Sure am. The big stuff's in storage. But I've got the bare necessities. Clothes, toiletries, and a whole bunch of videotapes. So, where are we going first?
Yeah, about that. I've grown quite fond of you, Angie. Hadn't you noticed?
And here I was wondering if it was just my imagination. The feeling's mutual, babe. I'm in the driver's seat, by the way. I've heard about your driving.
What have you heard? From who?
People talk.
They must have seen that video clip
When
from last week.
advertising exec David Howard, parentheses Albert Brooks, is passed over for a promotion and subsequently fired, he decides to change his whole life. He convinces his wife Linda, parentheses Monica Johnson, to sell their house and roam the country Easy Rider style in a Winnebago. Okay, forget this one. That's just not going to be relatable at all.
Nope. We've got nothing in common with those guys. I have another flick where a bunch of academics set up a ghost hunting business in an old fire station. That should be way more accessible.
Angie Eastman, have you seen every single tape in here?
Not all of them, but most.
Come on.
but I don't mind watching them again. In fact, I'd love to see them with someone who
knows nothing about movies?
I was going to put it a little nicer than that. Someone who has unspoilt virgin eyes.
Virgin eyes? What are you, a poet now? All right, well, Lost in America will unspool before these virgin eyes soon enough. Tell me about Stand By Me. It's about 4 kids from Oregon, right?
Sorry for butting in, folks, but I've got a special treat for y'all. I just updated my playlist. This new song is from our very own Kay Evans.
There we go. I think that is one of the endings of Lake. One of 3 endings. And we'll pop the achievement there as well. We'll let the credits roll just in case there's like Nick Fury on the end or anything like that. And what's that there? Yeah, we talked about the driving. We'll let this roll and then we'll have a look and see if there was an autosave at any point. Because I would like to go and have a look at some of the the 2 other endings, just so we can see what happens in them. But that was like, what, 30 minutes of unskippable. I don't think you can skip it anyway. We'll try. If it turns out we can't skip it, then we'll wrap up. But we'll wait until the end so we can see if we get any Nick Fury on the end. We always let the credits roll, though. You just have to imagine the singing. Which was it you picked? Queen's "Don't Stop Me Now." Is that what you were imagining? Imagining she was singing in the cafe. There's quite a lot of names in there, isn't there? Did we really encounter that many different people? I suppose some of the names are the same. I see these are all like pre-made photos as well that are flashing up on the screen here. Not because we never get to see our pictures. Who was stalking at taking all these pictures? I have to pay close attention though. What game was it we played? Oh, it was the Broken Metal Beyond Sky Steel Ceiling or whatever it was called. That we were like watching like the end credits for like 15 minutes and it just looped. Also, then extra special thanks to all the mail carriers around the world because we know that. Cut off. Oh, we've got all the translation teams now. That's on top of the tower at the other side of the lake. But, as I said, we will be returned to this game because I want to do a long play session, but I want to choose like all the options where Meredith just like basically just works on delivering the post and doing her like city job and like ignoring all the invitations just to see how it plays out. Refusing to do anything to help anybody. All of those options. But we're going to do that in a long play, so we'll do like maybe 4 or 5 hours long. But we won't be dawdling exploring. We will just be like jumping out, deliver the post. Get back to base. There we go. I was wondering if it wasn't going to do anything there. Oh, there we go. It just goes back. Right, if we press continue, what will happen? Where will it return us to? It'd be awesome if it returned us back to the post office, like that end bit where we had the choices with Frank. Then we can watch all the end cutscenes. Look, it starts us off on the street. We're knackered. Anytime now. Yeah, we definitely get to take a few of these off the bingo card this week. Come on. Just like 3 inches to go. Almost there. It's just me, it was just taking longer than when it initially took us to load the game. Any minute now. When you're ready. One centimeter. Come on. Just a few pixels. I'm sure it didn't take this long to do the initial startup. Right, let's put us back here. Let's just see if any other saves were created. Let's see, autosave. And that was the other autosave from a few hours ago. Nope, that's a bit well, let's just drive back to the post office and see whether or not we can skip any of the cutscenes. I don't think we can. If we could like skip to the dialogue options, then we might be able to like fly through the karaoke night. If not, I don't know if I've got the energy to do another, what would be another, probably another hour and a half really to go through all the like 2 sets of the karaoke night. But we are doing 2 more playthroughs, so it means that next time, when we do the mean playthrough, it means that we can do the ending, where we go back to the city. And then we can do the other playthrough where we stay in the town. Because I've got 2 more long plays lined up.
And so ends a week full of...
Is there an option to skip?
Turmoil.
No.
You can say that again.
If only the Angels hadn't lost to the White Sox. That would have made it perfect.
Never underestimate White Sox.
They're playing each other again tonight. Should I change the bet?
Sorry, Frank, but I really don't care about sports or gambling.
Meredith, no problem. I'll stop talking about it. Or I'll try at least. Have a great weekend, Meredith. Oh, wait, this was your last day. I totally forgot to tell you, but they still haven't found someone else for the job. So I guess you can have it if you want.
we will, as I say, we will wrap it up there because it would be quite a bit. But as I say, we do have 2 more playthroughs planned, so we will return and get those last 2 achievements. Because you know there's going to be an achievement for each. Actually, we've seen the story through now. Let's actually have a little look. Because normally I like to study the achievements in advance. But with this game I didn't want any spoilers. Let's see. Lake. I'm just on the Xbox achievements. XboxAchievements.com. Click on achievements. I'm just going to verify the actual game. So we've got 7 achievements so far out of 10. So still 3 more to go. Oh, I thought there would have already been 2. Okay, so well, the Free Spirit achievement hasn't registered yet on this website, but that's fair enough because we only achieved it a minute ago. So yeah, the other 2 achievements that we've got are go back to the big city and stay in Providence Oaks. But it also says here that there's another achievement that we didn't get, which would, if there's 3 left on there, Workaholic, help Steve out both times. Well, easy, we will get that when we do the mean playthrough, because like I said, we're going to do that where we're just going to solely concentrate on delivering the mail and doing the job. So yeah, I'm not worried. We will get all the achievements on this game during our next playthrough. Oh, I just closed the wrong tab. Oh, bugger. I always do this. Okay, let's see who we've got that we can go and harass. Right, let's click on there. Oh, actually, before we do that, coming up this week, we have... tomorrow we're back with Alien Colonial Marines. We'll try and do a few more missions. I think there's 6 more missions to go. I didn't have the energy to do any more last week because I was almost trying to aim for 3, but I didn't have the energy to continue. On Tuesday, I've got to make a bloody thumbnail for Tuesday. Oh, what a pain in the ass. But we're building a TBM under JD's base, and once that's done, I'm going to try and gather 10 to 20 shulkers of the Nether material stuff for Wolf's project, because he's going to need absolutely tons of it. But that's why I got the resources together the other day to make another TBM in the Nether, so we can just like try and hammer it through to try and fill a few shulker boxes for him. Wednesday we'll return to Big Little Adventure, where I was completely stuck last week, so I expect that to continue. On Thursday we will be returning again to I Am Fish, the game that I thought we would finish last time, but wow, it was absolute torture, but good torture because it is a good game. Just super frustrating. But we will we'll be returned to Iron Fish, where in theory we're going to complete it. I hope we're going to bloody complete it. Friday, as I keep on telling you, there is no stream this Friday because we're going to Glasgow to see the Narina Palo show. And Saturday we will be journeying to the centre of the icy planet in Astroneer, once we gather a few odds and ends and some bits of resources. And then next Sunday we start a new game, The Good Life. I'll stick a trailer for that up on Discord so we can got an idea of what we're going to see. Okay, who have we got online? I'll tell you what, we'll just go and harass Easy again. I've got terrible heartburn. I want to go down and get another drink. Okay, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I have really enjoyed playing this series, which is why we're going to have 2 more playthroughs. It's been a really good game. I enjoy like good games. There's a nice story to it as well. I would also play this just for delivering the mail, like randomized each day. If that was like a side game like that the developers want to make, go and send them a message on Twitter. Tell them that's what we want. If we choose to stay, we should get like an open world, be able to like randomly deliver post every day. Okay then. I'm going to press this button here. So thank you for watching, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If If you're enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.